Every year, people set goals or have desires to increase their earnings, and most of the time, they fall short. This year, I saw more of my goals become a reality than I've seen in previous years. Because I got to travel to new countries, earn 5 streams of income, and upgrade my identity. And today, I want to share the mindset you need to attract and earn millions in 2024. These concepts are some of the concepts that transformed my life this year, as I did a lot of inner work to upgrade my identity, transform my mindset, and I'm going to share these 5 concepts with you. And I promise you that if you adopt these 5 concepts, they will transform your life. So make sure that you take notes. So if you're watching this video, you can pause the video, grab a notebook or journal, and make sure you take notes. And listen to this video several times until the concept sinks in. Like I said before, these concepts will transform your life. By the way, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time of stopping by on my channel, welcome. My name is Tale Alimi. I share information about money, mindset, and business so that you can attract more money, wealth, and abundance into your life with ease. Okay? And so, please don't forget to like this video, share with a friend, share with your community, subscribe, and please do leave a comment below if these 5 concepts, are helpful to you. To encourage me and let me know that I didn't waste my time. We keep making this video. So I would really appreciate if you like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get started. Now, the first concept I want to share with you is something that through my studies and my practice, I learned and I've come to call identity scaling. Okay? Identity scaling. What does identity scaling mean? Identity scaling means how can you scale your identity, your current identity, how you see yourself, how you perceive yourself, okay, to become the identity of the person you need to become to attract what you need to attract. Okay, let me take a pause. How can you scale your current identity, take quantum leaps in how you see yourself to become the person you need to be to attract the things you need, the abundance, the money you need? Here is what I believe. I believe that everything that you desire is available for you, but maybe not your current version, another version of you. So identity scaling is the concept of becoming that version of you that will attract the things you want. Let me try to give you a practical example. If you work a job and there's a certain, let's say at a certain level, they give you a car. You don't need to try and hustle to buy a car. You just need to get to that level and you get the car. You see what I mean? So identity scaling is a concept of becoming that version of you that attracts the things you desire. Why is that important? It's important because a lot of times we spend time trying to pursue things, but things are actually a consequence of who you become. So you want to pursue money. So for example, if you're running a business and at a certain level of your business, you can afford a certain things. Maybe you can afford to fly business class if you like to travel because your business has gotten to a certain level. Identity scaling is become the person who can fly business class. Okay, what will that person do? What decisions will they make? How will they structure their life? Okay, so you begin to start the concept of who you are, of making changes into your life by changing your identity. I think it was Atomic Habits, and it says that the first way to form a habit is to set your identity. I've shared it in a couple of my videos that when I wanted to release 10 kg this year, the first thing that I did was I found the identity of the kind of person I wanted to look like rather. I put it on my vision board. I started to look at it every day, until that became the identity of who I wanted to be. And in 3 months, I became that person. Because all of a sudden, the more I looked at that picture, the more I started to ask myself, who is this person? What are her habits? What are the decisions she's making that makes her look like this? I began to tweak my eating, tweak my exercising, tweak the decisions I was making, and I transformed my body. So that's the concept. I became the person. As a consequence of becoming the person, I got the results. So that's the concept of identity scaling. Who do you need to become right now to attract the money and the abundance you desire? So that's the first concept. The second concept I want to share, not my original idea, but I just coined this concept. I've heard it from Grant Cardone. I've heard it from Benjamin Hardy, psychologist Dr. Benjamin Hardy. But I tagged it 10x brain scanning. 10x brain scanning. What does that mean? It means, how about you spend some time and say, what do I need to do to earn or achieve 10 times what I did last year? 10x brain scanning, for me, is a concept of sitting down with yourself and scanning your brain and literally pushing your brain or tweaking your brain or challenging your brain to think about 10x of whatever you want to achieve. It's a very, very interesting exercise, and it's something that, as I'm recording this video, I'm also going to do tomorrow. How can you 10x your current income? Challenge your brain to come up with ideas. Let me warn you though, when you get into 10x brain scanning, a lot of the things that you know becomes obsolete. Because all of a sudden, the things that helped you create 1x result, 2x result, can't create 10x results. So you now realize that, oh my God, these things are no longer relevant. I need to come up with new concepts. I need to see things differently. And it's literally an exercise that's going to really, really, really scan your brain or cause your brain to really, really have to rejig and really reach inside and think through stuff, and come up with things beyond your wildest dreams. One day, I talked to a member of my team, and I said to him, if we decided to do 10x today of our current income, the first thing I will say is, why this product line? I'll probably eliminate this product line, because in my mind, this product line might not be able to do 10x. I'll start to think about new product lines. So that's the power of 10x brain scanning. So my challenge to you, and the second concept to use, I want you to pick one thing in your life, one area, it could be your money, and say to yourself, and begin to challenge your brain, do your 10x brain scanning. What do I need to do to achieve or earn 10x of what I did last year? Do this exercise and let me know how it goes and if it will transform your life. I've done it, and it's really literally transformed my life, and I'm going to continue to do it this year in preparing for 2024. Now, before I continue, I developed a course called Millionaire Mindset. I developed the course because I realized that everything starts and ends with your mindset. You might want to create an earn in millions, but if you don't have the right mindset, you're not going to attract the millions. You're not going to attract the wealth you desire. Because if you don't even have the right identity, okay, you can't even let yourself to think or dream 10x. How are you going to attract it? And that's why I created and developed this course, to help you develop the mindset to scale your identity, to attract wealth. And if you really want to 10x your earnings in 2024, 10x your whatever it is that you do in 2024, this course is a great foundation. And it's really affordable. And the return on investment you will get is mind-blowing. Think about it. If you could go through a course, very simple course, I think just 5 videos, that would help you literally get a 10x mindset, wouldn't it be worth the investment so that you can earn millions in 2024? So check the link below. I'll make sure that that's the first link, and buy the course. Very affordable. It will transform your mindset. Okay, so back to my third concept. My third concept is tunnel vision. I'm sure you've heard about tunnel vision when they say this person has tunnel vision. Okay, and for me, what does that mean? It means that you're focused on something until you attain results. Somebody define focus as follow on course until successful. Follow on course until successful. So tunnel vision is where you say, you know what I want to attain is this. And a lot of billionaires and millionaires have tunnel vision. Literally, they are focused on that thing they're trying to achieve. Some of them, people think they're irrational, people think they're reasonable, but they're like, this is what I want to achieve. Okay, I remember a speech I had years ago on one of the American presidents, and they asked him, or is it that he asked a scientist, how can man go to space? And he says, all man needs to go to space is the will to go to space. So that's what tunnel vision does. Tunnel vision makes that, okay, you have the will, I want to do this, and I'm going to follow on course until I'm successful at it. So decide this going in 2024. You're going to have tunnel vision. You're going to focus on what you want until you achieve it, or you see the results that you desire. Okay. So point number 4 is what I call stacking boring. Okay. I know that this is, sounds like, how can you stack boring? So again, another concept in forming habits is what they call habit stacking, right? Stacking boring. What stacking boring means is your willingness to get on a routine and repeat the same things over and over and over again until you get the outcome you want. Think about it. If you want to develop muscles, you have to lift the same weight over, do the same reps over and over and over and over and over until you get the results that you want. So, stacking boring. And one of the ways you can keep being motivated about stacking boring is thinking about the outcomes you want to create. You can't create a flat tummy by doing only one crunch. Okay, you literally have to repeat that crunch over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And sometimes it really gets boring. But you literally need to stack boring to achieve the outcomes you desire. And so if it means waking up, doing the same routines over and over and over again, and people might say, oh gosh, your life is so boring. The other day, someone was asking me, she was like, Tell how do you do it? You're doing a doctorate degree, you're running a business, you do this YouTube channel, you're doing blah, 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 family, everything. And I said to her, to be honest, my life is boring. I stack boring. I have routines and regiments and plans and things like that. And I repeat it over and over and over again. I'm not saying I don't have flexibility, which should bring me to the next point, but I'm saying that more or less, I stack boring. Okay, so the fifth and final point is what I call psychological flexibility. I also heard this concept from Dr. Benjamin Hardy, by the way, so it's not my original concept. But it's a concept in psychology. And what is psychological flexibility? It's the ability sort of to remain grounded, okay, and push through and focus on action in spite or despite the situation you're going through, okay? And psychological flexibility is something that's helped me several times in my life when challenges have come up, unexpected challenges or things have happened and I've had to push through on a goal and remain grounded despite, the challenges. Because in life, challenges will come. 2024, let me tell you, it's not a prophecy. There's already challenges waiting for you in 2024. But psychological flexibility allows you to push through and still achieve results. So there are 6 steps to psychological flexibility. Let me quickly share them. Number 1, it says contacting the present, which is being present. So don't go and hide your face and say, oh my God, what happened when I want to go and hide? No, stay present. Be here. Be present. Okay? This is what is happening. It's all right, but I'm present. Okay? First step, be present. Second step is diffusion. What does that mean? It means watch what you're thinking. Don't get fatalistic. Don't get extreme. Discipline your thinking. Control your thinking. And one of the ways that I learned to control my thinking is by speaking. Okay? So what do I mean? Several times in my life when I've had situations that are challenging, I've spoken. I've said, you know what? I'm going to come out better. I feel that literally I then help my brain and my mind to just align to begin to think about, so how do I come out better? I've already spoken it, okay? The third step is acceptance. Okay, this is the reality. This is what is happening. Okay, I accept the reality right now. And then the fourth step is what? Pure awareness. Become aware of the situation. This is the situation. This is what's happening. I plan to do ABC. I'm aware that this is not happening the way I thought it was going to happen. And that's it. Okay? Then the fourth, is that the fourth or the fifth step? I think the fifth step is values. Remind yourself of what matters. Never forget what matters. I decided to make this money. I decided to do this deal. It might not have gone the way I wanted it, but what really matters to me is X, Y, Z. These are my values. This is what really drives me. I really want to make a money because I really want to make a great impact on the lives of people. Making money for me is equated to making a difference. Remind yourself of your values. All right? Then the sixth thing is committed action. So you decide, what will it take to transform the situation, to turn things around, to create the results? Maybe the pathway I thought I would go might not be the right pathway. Maybe I need to take another pathway to create the outcomes I want. So that is the concept of psychological flexibility. So that one curveball, one thing wants to come and hit you or throw you off course, and doesn't throw you off course. You're psychologically flexible enough to make the changes, to stay in the present, to be aware, to accept it, to control your thinking, to take action to get the results you desire. Now, these are the 5 concepts. Please let me know in the comments below which of these 5 concepts you're going to adopt in 2024. I can promise you, even if it's one you adopt or 2 of them you adopt, it will transform your life. Thank you if you watched to the end. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for watching to the end. Please don't forget to share this video with your community. I know there's some member of your community that needs to learn these 5 concepts so that they can begin to see their goals, to create the millions, to get the mindset that will create the millions that they desire, okay, in all areas of their life. This is applicable in all areas of your life. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again in the next one.